fellow Rangers. Blaze Ranger here, and welcome to episode 10 of my World Tour series. Today we are going to venture to the end. Not the end of the game, just the end location. Thanks to my grandsons Finn and Leo and my son Chris for pointing out that even though I mentioned it, I've never actually shown you where it is or what it's like when you get there. So that's where we're off to today. Right now, you can see I've kind of barricaded myself in this little area here. While I was talking on the phone, I was popping off a few blazes with a bow and arrow, and I missed, and I hit a zombie pigman. So, of course, they got all upset. No sense of humor, those guys. And I was just sort of waiting them out to see if they would take a few deep breaths and calm themselves before we go zipping by. I had to run one way. I should have ran the other way because then I'd be closer to where I need to end up. But we're just going to venture up here. Yeah, there was about 8 blazes in there. I ended up with a couple blaze rods and stuff. But I also ended up with some zombie pigmen who weren't too happy with me. No sense of humor, those guys. Ooh, a skeleton. Hello, don't go running. Whoops. Now I gotta watch it don't hit anymore. Oh, what have we got on this bow? Power 5. Nice. Oop, here's some pigmen. Let's go see if he dropped a skull. Ooh. No, just some coal. I don't see any of the zombie pigmen. I really try not to hit them when I've made them mad. He seems to be okay. Could be he doesn't know we're here. Oh, jumping up. Okay, this isn't part of the plan, but oops, while I'm here, what the heck. Oops, bit of lag there. Okay, a lot of lag there. I don't like to be fighting when I'm lagging. So we'll just stand over here. Why is this so bad? Down to like 7 or 8 frames per second. Oh, that's not good. Can't fight these guys with Well, we'll just let this guy come over. Hello. Ooh, that's what I want. I don't think this is going to end well because I've got no frames. It's really laggy for some reason all of a sudden. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm sure glad it didn't do this when the zombie guys were here earlier, or I would have been dead. So we'll just make short work of these guys, I hope. Be nice to get some more magma cream. They're not very... chopping off all my redstone too. Okay, that takes care of them. Oh, there's one over here. Either the zombie pigmen, oops, aren't mad at me anymore, or let's just take a quick little peek. Can always run away. No, they seem okay. Perfect. Okay, so we get back to normal. Let me just rebuild this thing here that I never use. Now, why do I have an extra redstone? Where do you think that goes? Right there, I'll bet. So where's the switch? This was meant to be a zombie pigman trap I wanted to make. I was going to make a catching device at the bottom, but... oh, I should go after him, but I don't really need to. Let's get on with it. Okay, as you can see, I blocked off a little bit before I had to make my hasty retreat. Dude, how's it going, eh? No problems? Good. We're all good? Good. Okay. So, I'm just going to head off to the end, and I'm going to go to the new one because it's a lot closer than the old one. Just keep our distance. It's just at the end here. The end here is at the end. Okay, let's go here, and I will meet you at the portal. See you in a few minutes. Okay, here we are at the end portal. As you can see, I guess you can't, it's just above me. There. And all the eyes are in. It's a fully operational portal. And all we have to do is just walk on top of it. So we're going to go do that. Yeah, still lava underneath. Don't worry, you don't fall into the lava. And I'll see you on the other side. Okay, this is the end. What happens is it puts you on a obsidian platform, sometimes buried within the end. That's the end. It's one big island. And sometimes it puts your platform way out in the middle of nowhere. So you got to make sure you take some cobble with you or some sort of bricks, some blocks, something you can use. When the end dragon is here, like when you spawn here, there is an end dragon flying around up there. He can fly through this. This is end stone. And he can break cobble. He can break wood. He can break everything except end stone and obsidian. So as you can see here, I've got some obsidian underneath, because anything you build on this platform, like if I put a torch right here or a chest, the next time I come in, it'll be gone. So this is all built actually just outside of this obsidian platform. And I like it because this way I don't accidentally fall off. I should put a roof on it in case I accidentally look at an Enderman. But what I had to do was not pillar, but just sort of make my way over here. And once I'm this close, the end dragon will actually fly through this end stone, and he can hit you and do a lot of damage. But now that I've been here before, obviously, so I've defeated the end dragon. He's not here. This was the world I did it in, and there were actually 2 end dragons. So this is my little base up here. I like to keep these low roofs because Endermen can't come in. And if I look at them, they'll attack me. Not all of them, just the ones I look at. And this is a great place for getting end pearls. Because you just stand here and, whack away at a few of them, or bring one over here. Here, we'll just call this guy over. Hey, buddy, come on over. Whoops, make sure I'm underneath. He'll stand there. I'll stand here. And do I have a roof? Boop, better watch it. I don't know where he went. Maybe he got distracted by something. But there are tons of them. If you want, you can put a pumpkin on your head, and that is a really good way so that the Endermen don't look at you. And I don't have a pumpkin, so no big deal. Hopefully, oh! He came back. Oh, you know what? He was probably standing on top. But there's a lot of obsidian pillars around here, and if you look up there, when you first come in here, what there are on top of each of those is a crystal. And as the dragon flies around, he gains strength from those crystals. It can recharge him. So what you got to do is you got to stand down here and pop off those crystals. And once they're all destroyed, then the end dragon can't get any more power from them, and you can basically eventually kill him once his power's low enough. And it takes a long time to hit those. Some of them I had to actually, before I got smart and did it a new way, you had to pillar your way up there. See, the end crystal would be on top of that bedrock block, and as you can see, I've taken that tower and I've actually been mining it. How did I get up there? I'll tell you about that in a minute. Oh, I probably had a ladder or something. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know how I got up there. I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I went up through the middle. Tell you what, building a staircase like this takes a long time. But what I've been doing is I've been systematically taking down this tower, which is why I have so much obsidian. Takes a long time. You go through your diamond pickaxes pretty fast. Well, you don't go through them fast, but you do go through them. This here is my safe zone. Anything with inside this, I can stand here. I can whack away at these guys. I can call them over. I can call a whole bunch. But as long as I stay inside here, they can't get me because the roof is too short. So you just stand here and whack away. And then you can go out and gather the crystals. Or sorry, the ender pearls. Come on. You know you wanna. There we go. You get lots of experience. Let's venture out. See if these guys will come over. And what happens is, unfortunately, I've kind of covered it up with my little bit of a base here. But when you kill the ender dragon, what he does is he spawns another portal. And this is the portal you use to take you home. Where are these guys? I don't think I killed them all, but they obviously don't seem too upset. And I was going to start digging away at the end stone, gathering that up. But because I had 2 ender dragons, I actually ended up with 2 end portals. And here's the second one. And if you look inside of it, this is what takes you home. It's another portal that takes you home. And this is actually how they look, just without this end stone on it. I've put it there just as protection, and then I've left this one with a little bit of an opening that I can jump through. But I was trying to make myself a neat little Enderman killing area over here. I was hoping I could sort of look at them. They would come over, they would fall down, just like that, and then I could just come down here and kill them. But unfortunately, they do teleport away, or they can teleport away. So I was hoping that they wouldn't, because if you hit them in the legs, they're not supposed to run away. And I could just call tons of them over here and just stand here and whack away at them. What I've got is I've got them all going through hoppers, and they come into a chest, so any of the ones I do kill would collect anything they drop. But they only drop one thing, so. And as you can see, I haven't been too successful, so I gave it up. As you can see, I'm safe under here. Of course, I can jump over that too, whereas they can't. So it was a lot of work for nothing. But this is basically the end. And what you get is it is a big island. They vary in size. They are not always the same shape. Well, they're probably never the same shape. And we'll just come to the edge, and I'll show you that it's a long way down to nothing. Ooh, makes me scared to stand in there. If you ever fell off, it's just a void. Basically, if you fall in there, you're dead because you just sink. You can't get back up. However, I think if you're falling, if you threw an ender pearl and it landed up here, there's a good chance you'd survive. But that's about all there is out here. There's not a lot. That's just, I don't have any blocks. I got one of these. Let's put this down. But as you can see, it's just an island surrounded with a whole bunch of obsidian pillars. Like I say, you've got an endless supply of obsidian here. There's a lot of changes. Oops. Nope, I didn't look at it. Ooh. A lot of changes to the end in the upcoming 1.9 release. There's a snapshot that's out right now that I've gone through, and I've defeated the Ender Dragon, and there's a new city, there's new blocks, there's all kinds of new stuff. But as of 1.8.8, which is the latest, gotta watch where I'm watching, the latest release of Minecraft, that's not a test version, this is what the end looks like. It isn't the end of the game, it's just, think of it as another part of the world. There's the overworld. Oh man. There's the overworld, the nether, and the end. So, let's see, what have I got? A little bit of nothing. Not sure why I have so much flint up here, but I don't need it. So yeah, this is the end portal. This will take me to the last place I slept. So basically my spawn point. It's been so long since I've slept, I don't know where I'll end up. So the good thing is, or one bit of advice to this is set your spawn point before you come here to where you want to end up when you get back home. I'll show you that in just a second. I don't think there's too much more to say about this. Let's see, lots of obsidian, new blocks that you can build with. These aren't available anywhere else. They're just end blocks. Lots of obsidian, a lot of nothing, and a lot of endermen. So, I guess that's it. Oh, and the other thing is, every time I come into the end, I will come in through to that area over there, that same platform that's floating out in the middle of nowhere. So let's see where this takes us. The only reason I'm saying that is because I don't remember where I set my spawn point last. So we're going to just jump in. Boop. The credits will roll. You can actually sit and read the credits if you want. I don't think I've ever done that. And then all I do is just hit escape. Minecraft. Should have some music or something with it. Okay, come on, quick. I'll just show you a little bit of it, then we'll move along. This is probably why people don't sit and read it. I see the player you mean. Blaze Ranger? That would be me. Not sure who this is a conversation between. Yes, take care. It has reached it. Nice, eh? I'm now it. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. I have trouble reading my own thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we are part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. Funny how that goes. Anyways. Ooh. So, this is where I set my last spawn point. Funny how that happens. So, we are going to head back to the overworld. Well, we're in the overworld. We're going to head back to the main base. I'll probably grab a bunch of loot that's in here because it's kind of building up. Don't need arrows. But I'll just put some here. Don't need bones, but they always can come in handy. Definitely don't need bows. But I'll take them anyways. And do we have any skeletons in here? Oops, skeletons aren't in there. They're in here. Bye-bye. So as we head back to the other world, our other base, this is it for this episode. I showed you quickly the end. Like I say, there's not going to be any changes now because they're going to be releasing 1.9 someday. And it's amazing. If you want to see what the new end looks like, have a look at my new series. I haven't actually posted it yet. It's now December 20th, 2015. I've recorded most of it. I've been having problems recording, which is really frustrating. But it's going to be up fairly soon because I finished it, and I'll show you all the new stuff in the end. And you'll be able to see the difference between the existing end and the one that they've got coming up. So have a look at the new series. And in the meantime, we're going to sign off. And as always, thanks for tagging along. See you in the next episode.